We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Isn't a strike to Ahmed Rosario. The 2-1 home. Down the first baseline. Oh, look at Freed. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
1-1, here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there are two down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Munson on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Jason Vargas, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Hey, coming on is lefty Jason Vargas. Not an overpowering guy. 86 to 89 miles an hour. Good sinking action on the fastball. Throws the split finger and the slider. His best secondary pitch is the split finger, and you'll know if he's on early, especially against right-handed hitters. He'll throw that split finger, and if he's getting a lot of ground balls, you know that Jason Vargas brought his A game.
Ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Stepping in, Max Munson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Echeverria for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Lifted down the line in left. Davis giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. Still no score. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alfonso. The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Stepping up to the plate, Todd Frazier. The 2-1 home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Into the box, Carlos Gomez. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit hard down the line. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Next up for Los Angeles, Alex Verdugo. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting 7. Catcher.
Russell Martin now. The 3-1. 3-2 full count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Next for the Dodgers, Matt Beatty, man at first after the 2-out walk. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Martin is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Echeverria's there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. So here now is the pitcher, Jason Vargas. 9-1-2 due up. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The 1-2. Hit that baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter, number 1.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rassar, out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Now at the plate, Jay Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. Glove by Taylor. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Chris Taylor reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 75. Now pitching for New York, number 33, Hector Fajiano. And pitching for the Dodgers, number 5, Corey Seager. Now pitching for New York, number 68. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 68. Brooklyn. Now pitching Justin Turner. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Scott Alexander gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.